Hi, my name is Lisa Brakefield. I'm married to Steve Brakefield. This is our daughter Summer. This is our daughter Hannah Lise. This is our daughter Kaylin, our son Jake, and our oldest daughter Cora. So we went to Vision Day and Bruce mentioned Family Promise. And I didn't know it, but my husband Steve had thought at the time that he mentioned that Family Promise needs hosts for the families that Steve thought to himself, well, we could do that. So on the way home, I had thought of it too, and we talked about it. And so at dinner that night, I asked the kids, what would you guys think about staying at Warehouse for a week? And someone said, you mean sleep there? And someone said, that'd be a great adventure. And someone said, no, I don't want to do that at all. And then I went to my Bible study on Thursday morning, and my friend Jennifer Bingham was the one, I didn't know, coordinating this whole Family Promise ordeal. And she mentioned that it was just 2.5 weeks away and that she was really busy trying to find enough volunteers to host, to bring dinners. And I just said, well, my husband and I have thought about just staying for the week. And she said, your whole family? And I said, sure. So I went home, asked Steve about it, and he said, why not? And so it was kind of a done deal, and we decided that in 2.5 weeks we would move into Warehouse for a week and host Family Promise. The 2.5 weeks went pretty quick, and we packed up on Sunday morning, came to Warehouse, and kind of settled in the infant room. We got the room at the end mattresses and put our sheets on them and just settled in and made a little house in the infant room for the week. And then we waited for the Family Promise families to come. They came around 3 o'clock. And fortunately for us, there was a whole moving crew, again, volunteers from Warehouse, that were here to help them move in. And I think the move-in process maybe took 20 minutes. It was really exciting to see the families they were organized in themselves because they knew whose stuff was what. You saw mattresses, you saw bins, you saw bags of clothes, and it was really neat to see a lot of the moms, or a few of the moms really just know where things went and whose room they went to. And so it was kind of overwhelming for these families to come in and wanting them to feel welcome, wanting to be a host that lets them just feel welcome. And it was a little uncomfortable. They're just strangers moving in, and we knew that we had about a week to kind of get to know them and that this was the starting point. I could just say that once they were settled and they came downstairs, it was just neat to see how engaging they were and how willing they were to meet us and meet our family, and how fun it was to meet their families and just begin the relationship that was gonna kind of flow throughout the rest of the week. It was just inspirational meeting these families because they were homeless, but it was easy to forget because they were just families. And I think it stirred our heart to be involved in, we actually just got to know these people in their lives and had great conversations at dinner, and it was so fun to sit out on the porch every day and wait for them to come home at 5 o'clock and to be there to greet them and ask them how their test was, or how the job interview went, or if you got to tutor that French man that you're teaching English to, or did you move the mattresses today, or did you do something else? And it was just really fun to really just engage and be a part of their lives for that week. On Sunday at 2:30 when we packed up, and we packed up early in the morning, but when they were getting ready to leave, it was pretty emotional. We had packed up our stuff in our truck and we were going to go home, but I knew that these families were going to go to another church. And I just wanted them to be loved well, and I wanted them to be taken care of. And every Sunday at about between 2 and 3 since then, it's been kind of a sobering thought to think that these families are packing up again and they are going to another church. And so it was probably one of the most No, it was emotional, but it was rewarding. And while we thought we were just coming here to live for a week and interact with some families, some really important and emotional bonds were formed. And I didn't see myself as a host. I saw myself as someone who had new friends. I just would encourage anyone to spend a week with some people that are just people who found some tough circumstances that came their way. And it just was it opened my heart in ways that I didn't know my heart could be opened.
And see the waters rise in summers, here to stay, and that sweet summer breeze will blow forever. Go down to the shore, kick off your shoes, dive in the empty ocean. Wake up, sleepyhead, I think the sun's a little brighter today. Smile and watch the icicles melt away, and see the waters rise in summers, here to stay, and that sweet summer breeze will blow forever. Go down to the shore, kick off your shoes, dive in the empty ocean. Wake up, sleepyhead, I think the sun's a little brighter today. Smile and watch the icicles melt away, and see the waters rise in summers, here to stay, and that sweet summer breeze will blow forever. Go down to the shore, kick off your shoes, dive in the empty ocean.